So it's been a while since I have given a folk tale. So here is a Creole folk tale called The Men Who Could Fly. Now, once there was a man and a wife who had 12 children, 11 boys and one girl. When the mother died, the father immediately remarried. The woman he remarried was a witch, and she was a very bad witch. When the father was away at work during the day, she would turn the 11 boys into birds and would only allow them to become human at night when their father came home. Oh, as for the daughter, the witch turned the girl into a negress, so much so that the father did not recognize his once beautiful daughter anymore and put her out of the house. Ooh. The witch treated the husband's children this way because, of course, she wanted the husband to leave all of his money to her children instead. Was put out of her father's house, she went to her brothers one day and told them what had happened. And that's when they recognized her. And they promised her that they would take her away to another country where she could be safe. The following day, they made a bed of leaves, and when they turned into birds, each brother took a corner of the bed in their beak and carried their sister, just as they promised, off to another country where she would be safe. They placed her in the forest and built a little pretty hut for her where she decided to live. One day, while living in the forest, an old witch passed by the young girl and asked her what was she doing here. That's when the poor girl told her all about their evil stepmother and how she would turn her brothers into birds every day and how the girl was turned into an ugly negress. That's when the witch told the girl she would tell her how she can turn her brothers back into men and make them stay there. She told the girl that she must make them new shirts, but she can't sew them. She must weave them, and she has to do so without speaking. And this took a very long time to do, and since she was nearly finished with one sleeve left, the wicked stepmother found out where the girl was living and had her arrested as a witch. Just as they were about to cart her off to prison, her 11 brothers, all birds of course, came flying around the cart. That's when the sister took the shirts that she had woven for her brothers and threw it over each of them, causing all of them to turn into humans. Well, the girl was set free, and as for the shirt that only had one sleeve that was done, well, that brother had to walk around with a human body and one wing for the rest of his life. But needless to say, the stepmother was done away with finally, and they lived happily ever after.